All right, Sean Zattel, FightHype.com, here with the head and CEO of Mayweather Promotions, Mr. Leonard Ellerbe, here for an exciting media day, man. You got three studs. Mickey Scala is the youngest guy you've ever signed, and then Dorian Khan and Jaleel Hackett look like two standouts, signing. But they're turning pro on the undercard of Floyd Mayweather versus Logan Paul. Before we get to that, what do you think of these two kids, three kids?
Yeah, they're all top-tier talents. All had excellent amateur careers, and now it's trying to, make that transition. And I'm really, really excited, about those three guys. We have more. We have definitely have more. We got AJ out of Cincinnati. He's a recent signee, tremendous young top-tier talent. We also have Malik Warren. He's got a few fights. He's out of Baltimore. Exciting young fighter. So top to bottom, our young fighters, I'm very, very pleased.
And do you have Vidal Riley as well?
Vidal Riley too.
Mm-hmm.
Vidal Riley too.
Top.
And he's going to be on this card too. So I'm breaking that.
There you go, breaking Vidal Riley on the undercard. But Leonard, I know you and Floyd, 10 years ago when Floyd was in the middle of his run, put a lot of effort into the guys you had. People know that crew of guys, Jay Leone and Kevin Newman and all of those fighters who are still, some of them, fighting. Do you feel like this is like a second era now, a new crop of Mayweather Promotions fighters? Do you feel like these kids can maybe reach heights that the first crop didn't reach?
Yeah, definitely. And all those were terrific fighters, and they all had an impact on, Mayweather Promotions. And all of them had tremendous opportunities over a period of time. And just like with any business, things evolve, and some of them are a little older fighters now and looking to do other things, and we wish them continued success in whatever they do. But right now we have an incredible lineup of this young top-tier talent, and I'm really, really excited about that.
Is part of it at all? Floyd's fighting June 6th, but is part of it with him not boxing full time that just gives you guys more time to really bring in the best prospects to sign? Or
no doubt, and he's played a major role in that, with obviously spending quite a bit of time in the gym during the pandemic, and so he's had a chance to really be up close and personal with a lot of our young talent, which is priceless, so we ready to go.
I imagine promoting fighters, it's like kids. You love all of them. But is there anyone that Floyd you think is his favorite right now?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, of course. Everybody has their favorites, but I don't want to get into that.
Uh-huh.
But
or just one in particular that
we think extremely great things about all of them, and just like with anything, some guys will go further than others. It just all depends upon several things.
Now, looking to the main event, maybe probably the biggest card of the whole year, Floyd Mayweather Logan.
No doubt it would be the biggest card. No doubt. That's undeniable.
Do you think Floyd is going to approach this fight in the way he fights Logan Paul as more of an exhibition or more of a real fight? He's coming to kick his ass.
Tune in June the 6th, Showtime pay-per-view, and you're going to see.
Did that brawl, what Jake Paul did with the hat, did that piss Floyd off?
Yes, it did. Obviously I've been knowing him ever since he's like 13 years old. And I've really only seen him piss maybe really about 4 or 5 times. And that was one of them. He was really, really pissed. So, it was something very disrespectful what Jake did. And you don't walk up to no brother and snatch his hat. Or anything for that matter,
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just very grateful that Floyd's security team, they're professionals and they listen to the instructions, and they don't hurt him.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they did a phenomenal job with de-escalating the situation, and that everybody got out of there unscathed, essentially. but it almost went south.
Yeah, was any part of you like, man, we might not have a fight? Floyd might just kick this
Well,
kid's
I was
ass
very
here and
I was
now.
very
Yeah.
concerned about that when he snatched the hat, because see, I know how Floyd guys get down. You know what I mean? It's, you know.
Why do you think it pissed him off so much? Knowing, you know, Floyd, he's been around a lot of talk, and he knows how fights are promoted. And what was it that?
Well, one, it's not a fight; it's an exhibition.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so, and his exhibition is with his brother. So you know, I guess Jake just was trying to steal his brother's shine. That's all I came out of it with, and then later to find out that, you know, he planned all this, and, you know, but we didn't know anything about it. And so, you know, Floyd is a guy that's big on respect, very big on respect, and you know, they just pushed the wrong button.
Well, they say all publicity is good publicity. At the end of the day, did you still feel like that? It was good publicity for the fight?
Yeah, no, yeah, it was actually great at the end of the day, but I didn't think that why it was going on.
Uh-huh.
You know, because I was just making sure that Floyd didn't do nothing, you know,
To mess up the bag.
and his security team didn't do nothing.
What do you know, the kid is over 200 pounds, no experience compared to the great Floyd Mayweather. But, you know, you know in boxing, and does that give you any pause at all that it's such a big kid?
Well, I mean, I got to keep it 100. You know, Floyd has had the best skills over everybody, in my opinion, and I think that he'll go down as TBE. However, anytime you're in a situation where you got, in a boxing ring, you got gloves on and two guys are, you know, kind of doing whatever they're doing, anything happens.
Mm-hmm.
Anything happens. You know, you get grazed with a shot, you know, and it could all go bad.
Mm-hmm.
So there is definitely danger. I'm not going to sit here and try to front and fake like Logan Paul is a you know, this killer and all this. That's not what it is. But anytime you're, even in an exhibition when you're throwing punches, you know, anything happens.
Right, and he's still not just a guy getting brought off the street. He's
Oh no,
yeah.
I give him a tremendous amount of credit. You know, he's an extremely hard worker, and he's put his time in, meaning working. You know, he's taking this very seriously, you know, from the onset, and I know that for a fact. And you know, he's looking to show Floyd up. You know, he's looking to, quote unquote, do the unthinkable. You know, do I think that he'll be able to put his hands on Floyd? I don't think so. But you know, you got to tune in to see.
Is Floyd? How would you compare how Floyd's looking in the gym when he's sparring and whatnot compared to how he was looking for the Conor McGregor fight?
Well, one, he hadn't been doing much.
For Conor.
Yeah, for Conor, and for this. Yeah, he hasn't been doing much. You know, he's Floyd knows how to handle himself, but if he's not like in no full training camp, you know, nothing like that, he's gonna go out there and have some fun, put on a great show for the fans.
But I have heard, Leonard, that he's looking better for this camp than he did for Conor. Do you
It's not
see
a
that?
camp.
Or, he's looking better in the gym.
Well, probably he's a little more motivated. He's probably a little more motivated.
Because of that hat incident?
Yeah, he's probably a little more motivated.
Do you think he goes to the body a lot against this kid? Chop him down?
Hey, who knows? Who knows? It's going to be a lot of fun.
Okay.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
Final prediction on the fight?
It's not a fight. It's an exhibition. And I think it will be very, very entertaining.
Okay.
I can predict that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And do you think he, like Floyd's been saying, he fights the other brother after this one?
Who knows? Who knows? You know, what the future holds. You know, Floyd gets opportunities that come across my desk and his desk daily. So who knows what the future